I'm Benjamin Smith. I'm the Professor of World Rock Art in the Centre for Rock Art Research and Management at the University of Western Australia. I'm intending to partner with the Friends of Australian Rock Art and the Murujuga Aboriginal Corporation to do a scientific study of pollution levels and the pollution effects on the Burrup Peninsula. The point of this project is for the first time to provide hard and fast scientific evidence on the effects of pollutions. What pollution is currently being emitted? What will the long-term effects of that be upon the rock art itself? And our aim, of course, to think about how we can actually work with industry and government and civil society to mitigate that. The level of emissions of industries on the Burrup are very high by international levels, more than many small cities. The emissions that we're seeing from the industry in Burrup are emissions that can cause quite serious acid rain, but they can also have a fertilizer effect and therefore increase the risk of fires on that environment. We can also see the effects of acid rain on some buildings in the Burrup with concrete, raw concrete being etched. And if we can see concrete being etched by acid rain, imagine only what we're going to see on the rock art in a few years' time. What we need to understand and what we need to really do detailed research on is what is the effects of all of this on the rock art. We can already see certain colour changes over the last 10 to 15 years. We don't know exactly what that means, but what we suspect it means is that those surface layers of the rock art are starting to break down, and we could suddenly lose the rock art within a generation. This is a rare project in that we're not seeking industry funds to support this project. Part of the problem in the past is that industry has supported its own monitoring, and that leads to studies that are not neutral. This has to be an entirely independent, transparent project that shows what effect pollution is having on the Burrup and what we can do about it. In order to do this, we're bringing together a collection of researchers from more than 10 different organisations who will jointly work together with the Murujuga Aboriginal Corporation. We have people in this project coming from South Africa, France, a range of other countries bringing their expertise, but this will be Australian-led and run. We need your support to make this project happen. If we're to preserve this World Heritage Site, one of the most important heritage sites in Australia, for our children, grandchildren and for future generations, we need your help.